Hello and welcome. Chris from Missouri here, bringing you another video about vintage baseball cards. And in this video, I'm going to show you some cards. But I'm actually doing a video response while I'm showing some cards for two separate channels. One is Eric of 4-Leaf Cards, and the other one is Theo, John, Caesar, and let's see, who else is it? Oh yeah, it is James Elite Hunters. And anyway, they have a collaboration, and it's titled 4 Collectors. That's the name of the channel, and then they got a little cutesy name for their show called 4 Collectors, 4 Collectors. And I look for these videos because you know they're going to be fun. You know they're going to be showing some cool cards if they got James on there. You know it's not going to be a dull moment with Caesar Pepino Man, and with the way that John 3D80's kids can edit and can put in some funny stuff. It's going to be great. Now I don't know what Theo is going to bring to the channel, but it was probably his idea, so that way he gets to play with the group. But anyway, what they wanted us to do is they wanted us to show 4 cards that reminded me of 4 YouTubers. Well, so I'm not going to let them. I'm going to break some of their rules because I'm not going to let them boss me around on everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give a shout out here. I'm going to do what they say except for one thing. I'm going to give a shout out to a non-YouTuber that watches my channel a lot. And I might try to do that in some of my videos to try to get some of these guys to do some YouTube videos. But so I have 3 channels that these cards reminded me of, and one of what I call a lurker, somebody who watches our channel. And the first one that reminds me of one of my friends that's not a YouTuber, and these cards are going to be backwards, but this is the Roy Campanella, and this reminds me of a guy that's been watching my channel from the very start, and his name is Joey. And so Joey, this one reminds me of you. The other one is one of the card that I'm going to show reminds me of one of the first YouTubers I watched, and that is Ray from Philly. And as he would say, this is Michael Jack Schmidt, and Michael Jack Schmidt. And this reminds me of Ray, one of the original YouTubers. Now this card reminds me of probably my best friend in YouTube. And it is for this Stan Musial, reminds me of Don, Field of Dreams. This would only be better for John if Stan was kneeling in the batter's box or in the on-deck circle. And the other one is the guy that got me started on YouTube, is my friend Mike Moynihan of Baseball Collector. And this reminds me of Mike. Sorry about Lou Gehrig batting right-handed there. So that is for the 4 collectors. Okay, so now on Eric, what he wanted us to do is he wanted us to make a baseball team of YouTubers that are not eligible for the Hall of Fame. He kind of gave us some rules. We could have 9 players, 6 pitchers, 2 rookies of the year. Well, again, I'm not going to let Eric boss me around and tell me what I have to do, but I'm going to try to do that. But what I'm going to do, instead of non-YouTubers, I'm gonna give my team's gonna be consistent of YouTubers that I watch and like that are under 500 subscribers, and that's a sin. All these channels are great channels, and if I forgot anybody, it's Eric's fault. So blame Eric. 4-Leaf Cards, because this is tough trying to figure out who's not in the Hall of Fame, who's who has a certain amount of subscribers, that kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's go. Batting leadoff on my fictitious YouTube team is Legends of the Dugout with a whopping 147. He's a great guy. Get that number up there. Legends of the Dugout is leading off. Batting second on my team is 3D80's Kids. He's getting up there pretty good, but he's got 358 subscribers as of this video. Batting third One of my best friends and one of my favorite channels, because I love the way he tells stories, is the Drew of Vintage Legacy. He's batting third in my lineup because he's the big hitter. Batting fourth, the home run stud, is the Card Story, Matt and Cyrus. Matt and Tyrus, sorry about that. And they have 211. And just a shout out to Ty's mother. She is gorgeous. I met her at the met her at the National, and Ty's got him a good looking mother. Batting fifth, Return to Collecting with 238 subs. Watch, he's got great cards. You need to watch his stuff. Batting sixth, Stukes, Baseball Cards and Curiosities. Another guy that's just got amazing stuff. His channel is going to grow when people start seeing his cards. Batting seventh, and I got to put him on the team because he helped me. He's helped me a ton around here, and if I don't put him on here, he'll never come back over to the house, and that's Billy at STL Puckhead with 241 subs. Batting eighth, Dom Staven Sports Cards, and batting ninth on my team, Cracker Jack Cards with 431 subs. It's fun watching his channel grow. Now, pitching on this team is, you can't have a better nickname for a pitcher than Rocket Rick with 154 subs. Another person in the bullpen is SFI Sports Cards with 344 subs. Next, and I don't know how many subs he has, so if he has over 500, I'm sorry. Vintage on Vintage, great stuff. Also, in on my pitching staff, Concrete Buddies. Next on my pitching staff, Zach and Porter, a great dual show. It's great to watch their stuff. They're just very entertaining. Now my closer is Dan's Vintage PC. Now, if I forgot somebody in there, I'm totally sorry. Again, blame that on Eric. Now, I think he said I could get 2 Rookies of the Years. Now, a lot of these guys in this could be eligible for Rookies of the Year that I just read off. But my 2 chosen Rookie of the Years are Midlife Cards. Now, he has a bunch of subs. And another one that I have Rookie of the Year, and the reason I put these guys Rookie of the Year, Midlife Cards has a lot of subscribers, but I put as my other Rookie of the Year, Clemente Collector. He's working hard. He supports the channels. He's on TV more than Lucille Ball back in the day. I mean, he's on everybody's channel. He creates his own different shows, and I don't know how he does it, but I do think that he watches everybody's stuff. So those are my 2 Rookies of the Year. Now, I'm going to give a Comeback Player of the Year award because this guy stepped away from the mic for a little bit, and I about cried because he's one of my favorites to listen to. And my comeback player is John Keating, That 70s Show, and I'm so glad that he is still doing videos. Now, Eric, I wish you wouldn't have made me do all that, but I love your channel, and you, my friend, support the hobby, support the YouTube very well. You're a very generous guy and very fun to be around. Now, guys, that was kind of fun for me to do, I guess. Put me on the spot at places. I hope it didn't make anybody mad. But remember, it's just a hobby. Collect what you like.